You ever wanted to sound like Van Halen, Led Zeppelin, or Jimi Hendrix? Of course you have. And now you can get the same high-gain British amp sounds made famous by the classic rockers of the past in a pedalboard-ready stompbox design. Hi, I'm Kelly with AMS, and this is the UAFX Lion 68 Super Lead Amp. The Lion is an authentic tube amp emulator that's built on Universal Audio's powerful dual-engine processor and world-class UAD modeling. This is the only pedal that delivers completely accurate tones of 3 distinct 100-watt plexi amps. You can get the gorgeous clean tones, aggressive breakups, all the way to ridiculous hot-rodded roar. To get started on the path to incredible tones, pick your head using the model 3-way selector switch on the right. In the top position, the UAFX Lion becomes a 100-watt super bass. This gives you a little bit less aggression for dazzling clean tones. It's the perfect variant for a spongy attack that's great for pedals. Try out all of your overdrives, fuzzes, and reverbs to find the perfect fit for your sound. Flip the model into the middle position for that classic super lead sound guitarists everywhere know and love. Get the bell-like cleans, incredible distortion, and that aggressive karang that made the 100-watt plexi amp so famous in the first place. It sounds just like the real deal. And when you're ready to take it up a notch, flip it down to brown. This mode recreates the sound of a voltage-starved super lead amp with a 412 split speaker cabinet. All the meaty sizzle with a softer attack and string-to-string definition reminiscent of many a Van Halen album. With your amp dialed in, it's time to choose your cabinet. Use the 3-way selector on the left to choose between the 3 iconic cabinet setups to complement your model. In GB25, the Lion emulates a late 60s Marshall with vintage Celestian 25-watt greenback speakers. GB30 takes a Marshall 100 Birch cabinet and packs it with a Celestian 30-watt greenbacks. And in JBGB mode, you can replicate the sound of 2 Celestian 25-watt greenbacks split with 2 JBL D120Fs. Mix and match the head and cabinet combinations to find your perfect super lead sound. See these 2 volume knobs at the top? That's right, the UAFX Lion has 2 volume knobs. You know how these old Marshalls have 2 inputs for each channel? Well, Universal Audio decided to bring the same channel jumping abilities of the old British tube amps. Control the volume of each channel individually to really dial in your rock tone. With the volume all the way down, you can stick to the traditional 100-watt tube amp tone that sounds just like plugging into a single input. However, when both volumes are above 0, the amp routing jumps your signal to both channels, just like the rockers used to do back in the day for that awesome high-gain sound. Once you have your cab, head, and volumes figured out, it's time to make your adjustments. With the center switch in the middle position, you can use the 3-band EQ to dial in your tone. Then, flip the switch into Alt mode to adjust the room, presence, and boost settings using the same EQ control knobs. The room control features the amazing room mic modeling magic found in the UAFX aux stomp. When you find a tone you like, hold down on the center switch to store your preset for later. Just stomp on the right switch to recall. Want even more super lead tones? Download the UAFX Control app to add even more speaker emulations to your setup, including an Electro Voice EVM 12, 2 Rock 212 with Celestian G12M65 creambacks, and 1960s Marshall TV cabs with vintage 30s. You can also dig deeper into your tone by tweaking the onboard noise gate, managing pedal configurations, adding amp mods like ghost notes and bright caps, downloading custom tones, and managing your presets right in the app. What about connectivity? I'll give you connectivity. How about stereo input and output? You can even use the stereo output to add another switchable channel to any guitar amp with an effects loop. Swap into 4-cable mode in the UAFX Control app, and you can play the Lion's amp emulation alongside your real amp setup. And when the pedal is off, you'll hear your real amp's preamp section, all the plexi tones, just without the plexi panel. Try the UAFX Lion 68 Super Lead amp emulator pedal for yourself, and bring the sweet sounds of classic British 100-watt tube amps straight to your pedal board. Learn more at AmericanMusical.com.